What's up, visionaries? Welcome back to my channel. And if you guys are new here, welcome. And we still have the gorgeous, the actress, the supermodel, the intellectual, Miss Lena Bloom with me with doing her recap of House on Fire on Wow Presents Plus for episode number 5, darling. The final episode of the recap. Lena, are you finally ready to give us your final reaction to anything and everything that happened on this season, darling?
I can do this all day.
Here we go.
So yeah, you didn't win any of the 3 categories, and so the overall father, Day Day, has decided to not move forward with you as a Juicy Couture. So you are no longer a member of the House of Juicy Couture. So yeah, that's that.
Lena.
What I'm tired of doing is getting emotional over this bullshit because I don't cry. And I'm very tough.
You crying now?
This is bullshit.
Thoughts about that scene right there,
They
right
set
then
him
and
up. They set him up. They was
Mhm.
they set him. They was thinking about the money aspect of it, and they were trying to get as many people on board to
Yeah.
get the coins, and that's what
Yeah.
the fuck happened. And they fucking sabotaged AJ's experience, manipulating him, thinking that he's ready when he was not ready, and AJ again being fucking thirsty for fucking opportunity and to be accepted. Why are you constantly wanting to be accepted by people? Why can't you just accept yourself and just know you're already that bitch and just focus on polishing that up for ballroom? Like you went to the Kiki scene. You're supposed to be competing in the big girl scene where the big players are at. You know what I mean? Like you have fucking Yusuf teaching you. You have Roz and Andre there supporting him. And you're worried about these new girls on the block. You're worried about Brooklyn. Brooklyn's not even legendary. You should only be taking advice from the legend. Bitch, you think I would be taking advice from a bitch that's trying to get the bag just like I'm trying to get back? No, bitch, I'm going to the bitch that already got the bag to give me advice.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
where's the, and you crying about it. You crying because you've made a bad decision. And you know what I think is fucked up? It's like if you're gonna bring someone in your house and you believe in them, even if they get chopped, still believe in them and work with them to say, you know what, the next one you're gonna get yours, but this is your home. This is where you belong at. She
Yeah.
said, oh well, he got chopped, kick him out. That's not a
That's
real
what.
friend.
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand. I was like, is that how? Like, honestly, I don't know. I'm not even trying to be like funny or anything, but is that how Juicy Couture works? Like, I don't
I
know.
just why would you bring him into the house? Won't you just
Yeah.
ask him to compete and then if he wins, then bring him in? Like, why bring him in just to kick him out? Like that to me, I felt sorry for AJ in that moment because he
Yeah, me
actually
too. I
trusted
did. You did
he
too.
trusted Brooklyn. He trusted Brooklyn's vision. But only thing is, Brooklyn had a plan of her own to get money, to get opportunity, to get resources, and she didn't care about anybody's feelings but herself. And that's basically what happened. And that's what she's been doing throughout the whole season is thinking about herself, thinking about what she wants and how she wants, and she don't care about nobody else. Shame on AJ. But he asked for it. He did it
Yeah,
himself. He did
AJ,
it himself.
you kind of put yourself in that predicament for for everything to kind of start crumbling, and
Gullible.
it's starting to crumble, honey. It looks like it's starting to crumble fast, especially
He's
at this end
so
of this.
gullible.
But
He's so sad and lonely. He wants to be accepted so hard. Like,
yeah,
why do you want to be accepted so hard? Boo, you are already a fucking 10. You
yeah,
already a badass bitch. You already got you got a big ass fucking dick, bitch. In ballroom, in gay world, bitch, you king
yeah.
supreme.
That's
Like,
already you already did half of the battle right there. Like,
like
girl, I mean, like,
you
what do
doing
you
backward
mean?
flips, bitch. You
Yeah.
doing backward flips, bitch. You ain't a
Oh,
fucking stripper.
question. Do you
Yeah.
think he should be walking face?
No, he's not
Do you
face.
think do you think he should be walking realness?
No.
Do you think he should be walking sex siren?
Yes.
Do you think he should be walking perfect tens?
Yes.
Okay, got you. And for
I,
those, for me, I feel like I'm in the same mind frame as you. Like, I think that
yeah.
he should just be walking those two categories and focus on those. I feel like you should be a master at one before you start traveling and diving into different other categories. I understand if you got it, but why not try to make moments and create your,
Thirsty.
yeah, create your thing on that, right? In that one category first. And also, let's just be honest, there's a difference between being a super handsome man versus actually having butch queen face, or
Right.
there's a beautiful woman and having femme queen face. Like, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like it's ballroom faces that is just it's sad to say because it's
This
kind of
new
problematic.
generation. This new
Yeah,
generation. It is what it
yeah,
is.
but
Like, he's an attractive man. He has a lot of sex appeal. He has a great body.
yeah.
He needs still, if he wants to walk those categories, first of all, he will never have butch queen face ever. No matter no matter how much, I mean, he's gonna have to get some work done to have that. But then again, why would you want to touch your face? I think for realness, I think if he practiced by actual butch queen that walks that category, then you will probably you will possibly, maybe schoolboy realness or college boy realness or corporate realness, or you're a tennis coach realness, or you're a soccer player realness. Maybe that I can see that, but like that's for a particular acquired certain ball categories that he could particularly walk. But if you just coming out for every ball and you walking, nah, you're not for that. Like you're a really attractive guy in comparison to,
Yes.
like, you should be exclusive only. It should be exclusivity only. It should be like he's our super weapon. We're gonna use him only for certain balls. You trying to get out there and try to catch up on lost time because you wanted to be in the ballroom scene 10 years ago and you didn't do it because your bitch was dealing with some other shit, and now you're trying to catch up on lost time and you trying to do it at the Kiki ball. Girl, go sit home. Go sit down.
Well, it is what it is. He's a really handsome man, and yeah, he needs to know that though. And needs to not be try he needs to not try to convince other people of that. That's the issue to me.
Exactly.
But let's move on to this next scene.
This is bullshit.
After I called AJ, I was completely turned off. And I was like,
Yeah, you know what? And speaking of that, like, I invited you here. I invited him as well.
wait, what?
I repeated that she said that Brooklyn was rough around the edges. And what I'm learning is she might be rough around the edges as well as I. And the thing that I know you would say that to is go get some charm school training, which is actually you did say. That's not a big deal. That's honestly what I would say to the girls. She went and ran with it and then took it back to you and tried to cause a distance or a problem between
I
them.
don't feel like you should have repeated it.
No. I have no problem with him repeating because I have no problem saying what I was saying. And everything that you said came off like I was actually trying to attack her. I was trying to hurt her.
I'm sorry. I really didn't think it was that way to even come that way.
I wanted to light you up like a cigarette and smoke you, but I didn't.
Stop. Let me get this out. Bitch, you better ask her what she said about you. And what she said about you is not good. I'm getting tired of people not being open their mouth and then repeat it. If I called you a prostitute, I would be able to repeat it back to your face.
AJ is stirring the pot and stirring more mess by insinuating that Brooklyn had called Lena a prostitute.
You can't call another trans woman or another trans woman that is older than you say anything about how they made their money.
I think you should ask her.
This is the reason why I stayed away from everything.
That's good.
This is the reason
But
why
who
people
knew
are like,
that
oh,
this was
she's being
ballroom?
shady. Why is she not here? Because of this shit. I'm not going to have anyone dictate or slander my character, but I have to get down to it, and I'm not going to address you or address anyone until I have the full scope of the full
Yeah.
picture. And when we get down to the real shits, we'll really know the real shit.
I don't know what's going on, but
Okay. That whole scene.
Yeah.
Your takeaway from that whole sit down at the dinner. First, do you think that Chanel should have surprised you with AJ coming to the dinner?
Yes, I definitely was not expecting AJ to be there. But at the end of
Should she have though?
She
Just
should
be like,
have. She should have told me. But I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I'm a type of bitch that I can handle any situation I'm in, and I'm not afraid of anyone. So it don't matter if Brooklyn showed up or AJ showed up. I still would have handled the situation still the way I handled this situation, which was which was how any grown woman would have handled the situation, which has been in control of herself and control of the situation. And Chanel, I know that she meant to just mediate things, but I don't think our relationship was quite there just yet for her to try to like figure it out on her own. I feel like we don't even really know each other that much, and for you to try to fix this when you're not even has to do anything with this, like, you know what I mean? She could have just told me like a little bit of a tea, and I could have went to go and handled it on my own. But you know, I didn't. I at the point, like I said, like I'm not afraid. Anybody, Yusuf could have fucking showed up. Anybody could have showed up. I stood like, oh, well, hello. This is gonna be fun. Let's have this moment. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm trying to motherfucking get down to the fucking. I'm trying to get down to the truth. So, the fastest that we can figure this out and get down to the truth, the faster we can move on. And like I said, if they would have all just showed up, then we would have been done talking about it. But, you know, yeah, that's how I feel about Chanel.
Okay, okay. And then as far as what he was saying, again, what he was telling you, was it the truth or not?
What do you mean?
What he was saying, that what was stated, what he was reciting to other people, like, was it the truth or not?
Yeah, I mean, he basically at that moment, how I look at the situation from AJ is that he know he's in hot water. He
Yeah.
know that he's in trouble. He know that he was wrong. He know that he was used. He know that he was burnt by them. He know that his strategic plan to get into the house and use whoever he can to get, you know, their vote failed. And, you know, he thought that he could do it faster and he can do it in a conniving way, and it's all backfiring on him. And as you can see, the cunt is coming out because he's like,
Yeah.
like,
Bitch and all these other things. Yeah. And were you taken back by him calling you a bitch?
sis, you is a real butch queen, Miss Feeny. Like,
Right.
sis,
Yeah.
are you sure you don't want to take some hormones?
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Maybe he does want to take hormones.
You know what? I have nothing to do with that, child. I have nothing to listen. I
Maybe he
don't
wants
know
to
about
moan out, girl. Maybe he's like, maybe he's secretly deep down inside is vicariously living through us.
Oh my God. Listen, the conspiracy theories, child. I do not
You
know. I
cannot
have
put it
nothing to
past
do with that.
anybody, girl, especially in this day
This,
and time, girl. I
amen
would
to
not.
that. I need that.
Let me tell you,
That's
if I
true.
passed him a wig and a lipstick, bitch, would he take it or would he not take it?
The world may never know, darling. The world may never know. But yeah, it was just a lot. And like you said, in hindsight, it's all backfiring on him, and he's
Yeah.
noticing that. And he's gonna pay a price for. I don't know how this season is gonna end yet, but it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I really think that I didn't, like I said, like I wanted to light him up like a cigarette and smoke him, but I didn't have all my pieces, the puzzle pieces for the full picture. And I could have taken that moment and I could have taken that screen time to like really make a moment, but I'm a type of bitch that it's gonna be like, look, like I'm not here to be famous. I'm not here to get clout. I'm not here to be cool. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here for the fucking truth and nothing but the truth to help us all. And that's why I toasted to fucking Chanel is like to the, to the T and nothing but the T. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
and I hope he looked at that from a point of view of like, Lena really is not a shady bitch. Lena actually keeps it so severely real that it comes off as brutal and it might hurt people. And, you know, just like, I come from an era when you love boss bitches that really are about their shit, that stand 10 toes down in like who they are. And, a lot of girls are not made that way. And, I feel honestly sorry for him and sad for him. And, but like I said, he dug his grave and he needs to lie in it. And, it's not because you cute and because that you are somebody's friend, that don't mean shit to me. At the end of the day, you did me wrong. I would never trust you again. You are my shit list. Brooklyn's on my shit list. Chanel, you're no longer on my shit list anymore. And at the end of the day, like, I just know that I can't trust these people. And, it's a shame that they're talking about me and the whole prostitution thing. I just think that's kind of fucked up because,
Yeah.
they can't find no dirt on me anywhere. They can't say
Yeah.
she dated this person or she did drugs or she did that. There's no dirt on me. Only dirt you have on me is like I'm a bad bitch and bitch men want to pay to spend time with me. And bitch I get my coins. And that's sickening.
Amen to that, darling. Amen to that.
Bitch, I'm gonna get
Now,
my coins.
right, always and forever.
Period.
Hello. Next scene.
I don't know what's going on, but what's coming across my desk, I don't like
Lena, how you ain't know anything was going on if AJ brought it to your attention?
Okay.
We was all talking about the juicy part.
Because me and Lena spoke about that at the transfer party and cleared it up. That's why I'm saying I didn't know anything was going on.
Did you clear the part when you said she was a prostitute?
Right.
I said at the juicy practice that you used to be a prostitute, but you know, I was wrong about that because I don't know if that's true. This is what AJ told me. He said that he knows you.
So AJ said that I used to be a prostitute.
AJ said Lena used to do things that all the girls do. I said, what did she used to do? He said she used to work. I said, work as in what? He said, you know what? And so I repeated it at the juicy practice. So I do apologize for saying that about you and trying to tarnish your character.
I hope Brooklyn understands that I was really authentically trying to build a relationship with her and a friendship with her and that sisterhood. And as far as AJ, we're gonna get down to it. Like I want to see what transpired, and you put them all together. Eventually, somebody gonna crack.
I fucked to Brooklyn.
Okay, before we get into the conversation with AJ, let's break down the conversation with Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Did she lie to you when
I
she
think
said
she did.
that? Yeah, 100% she did. 100,
Yeah.
because we never heard AJ say that she was a prostitute. Besides when you and Chanel were sitting at the table.
Yeah, she did. You know,
Do
if
you think
she
there was a
did,
different conversation off
I
of
think
camera?
maybe yes. I was literally about to say that I think that there was
Okay.
possibly a conversation off a camera, or maybe there was a conversation on the camera and they didn't want to get that scene because they wanted to create a storyline.
Yes. Okay, I see.
Possibility, I don't know, but at the end of the day, it's TV, so people are going to create whatever storyline they want them to have to get off ratings off what they want out of the ratings. And it is what it is, but I definitely, from based off what we see, she lied. You know what I mean? She fabricated. I think if she did lie, it's probably because maybe she doesn't want to be seen as a liar to me. You know what I mean? Maybe she looks up to me. Maybe she feels like, oh my God, like I don't want to hurt Lena, or I don't want to come off as messy. I don't want to come up. Maybe me being messy has really gotten me now really in a really big, got me really in trouble, and I need to try to save face. And only way for me to save face is to throw AJ under the bus because AJ is messy and I am messy, and two messy people had fun being messy, and now they don't like each other. And the only way that they can fix their issues is to throw each other under the bus and make each other look like they're the good ones. Because let's be honest, AJ needs a friend, and he lost all his friends. You know, I'm the only person that he kind of, in a sense, like haven't really been having had an opportunity to connect with. I don't know why he didn't want to connect with me in any of the scenes. I don't know why. But you know, and I just think that maybe he's trying to get back at Brooklyn for what Brooklyn did to him with the House of Gucci. I mean, what's the house of
Well, what happened?
what's the house that he was the house that they let him out of? Juicy.
Oh, Juicy Couture. Yeah.
And maybe he's trying to get back to her in some aspects of like what she did to him because of the Juicy. I don't know. These
I don't
girls are
know.
messy and they're late. And you know what? I don't see it for these girls. And these girls would never be my friends because, bitch, I don't have friends like that. And I don't want to be around girls like them.
Like that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I in the real take of things, I would probably never be friends with Brooklyn in the real world because we don't have anything in common. We run in two different circles. I would probably see her at a casting and say, "Hey, girl, get yours." But she's not my type of girl. And AJ, there's just something about him that I just don't trust, and I've always felt that way because I couldn't connect with him a long time ago, but he's just not my cup of tea. I know there's something toxic about him and he's not living his authentic self, and I feel that. And it's just honestly, it's just people that are, what's the word? What's the saying goes? Misery loves company.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Never miserable.
All right. I know that's right. So now we're going to get into the final scenes of episode number 5, your conversation with AJ.
You put them all together, eventually somebody gonna crack.
I fucked to Brooklyn.
Did you? How'd that go?
She basically said you the one that said that I was prostitute.
No. I think we all are right here, and I think it'd be best just to clear the air.
Yeah.
I'm from a trailer park, and I know how to deal with hood rats.
Oh, well,
Can't make them bite you. I just don't know what everybody is holding against me. I didn't say anything negative about anybody. All the girls are the ones who said negative things about each other. Anything that Brooklyn said about you came out of Brooklyn's mouth. I had never said anything about you. Anything that you said about Brooklyn came out of your mouth.
Why would she say that you said that? Why would she
Because she is scared of you and she's terrified of the rap of everybody else. Now that she's got her ass in trouble.
that is the end of episode number 5. So let me know your thoughts about that last scene right there. What were you thinking actually now in retrospect?
I think AJ has come to this realization that he's fucked up and he's coming clean. I can feel that energy. I can feel that energy of him like, I fucked up and I have to just now fix this. And the only way for me to fix this is just to be honest and just, move and tread lightly in a way that is just like I should have been doing from the jump. He's losing his prospect. Ross doesn't know what to do with him. He's got issues with Andre. Tati doesn't give a fuck about him. Chanel doesn't know what to think. Lolita don't want to get involved because she's a mediator. And Brooklyn fucking hates him. And at the end of the day, like, I'm in the middle of it all. And, like, he doesn't want to have any issues with me. And he's just trying to save face. And I honestly, and out of all the scenes he's had in that entire show, I think this is probably one of his most strongest moments because you can see coming up, he was like, "Oh, you had a conversation with Brooklyn. Like, how did that go? Finally it's over. Finally I'm clear. Finally, like, the truth comes out and I can just start all over." That's what I feel. And I feel that. And I'm just a little confused. And you can see for me, I'm like, well, why would she say you said it? And why are you saying that she said it and you didn't say it? And I'm just kind of like, I want to get down to the real shit. Like, who, because, like, I don't give a fuck about none of y'all, but honestly, like, just tell me who said it, because at the end of the day, I don't fuck with y'all. I'm not gonna fuck with y'all anyway, but I just
Right.
want to know what's the truth. And, is Brooklyn scared because she knows she fucked up saying that? Because she knows she was wrong to say that about trans girls? And she's trying to save face? And I don't know. I feel sorry for AJ in this moment. It's so many fucking scenes I feel sorry for him because,
Yeah.
like, it's just seeing a beautiful man that has so much potential act like a fucking messy ass butch queen. It's just like, it's just like we love to hate these type of people. You know what I mean? And it's just like at the end of the day, like, we know that he comes from a place of like he just wants to be loved. And Brooklyn comes from the place of like she just also wants to be loved and be seen. And this is the story of our Black queer community, that we are a bunch of people that just want to be loved and be seen, and we can go out in the world and have opportunities like everyone else. So, we just make it hot for what we do have. And that means fighting with each other, arguing with each other, and stirring the pot, and picking, picking picking each other apart to build each other back up. And,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I don't fuck with none of these bitches. Like, bitch, I ain't never fuck with y'all. I'm never gonna fuck with y'all because, bitch, like, from the jump, you've been acting funny. And, bitch, like, it has nothing to do about beauty, because we're all equally, all of us, everybody on the show is gorgeous. So it's not about the beauty, it's about your character, and your character is rotten.
Okay, I know that's right. So, that concludes the recap and your thought process of episodes number 1 through 5, and obviously in-depth version of how you truly feel about everything. So, one last thing I wanted to ask you. Speed round. I'm going to tell a name and you give me the first word that comes to mind. Yusuf,
Nerve.
Andre, exotic.
I'm just gonna say, I love him. Like, love. I
Love.
have no issues with my brother. I love him.
Okay. Lolita.
Don't know her.
Okay. Roz.
Accurate, on point,
Mhm.
engineer, facts,
Tati. Tati.
hilarious,
Hilarious. Okay. Chanel.
promising,
Brooklyn.
problematic,
Mm. And lastly, AJ.
messy, bitch.
Messy. Okay, I know that's right. So tell the people what is in store for the final 3 episodes of House on Fire. What should we be anticipating? What should be the conclusion? What should we kind of get ready for?
Well, I mean, the story continues. I feel like I'm going to get down to who said what, and how they said it and what really happened. I definitely feel like everybody's story changes a little bit, and I don't want to say too much. I just want to say,
Right.
like, look out. There's still some more. There's still so much more in these next
Please,
3
more
episodes.
drama than what already happened.
I don't
Jesus.
I don't know if it's drama, but it's truth. That's what's
Okay.
coming.
I like that.
It's
I like
truth.
that.
My truth, everybody's truth. Do I
Mhm.
get back in the house? Do I not get back in the house? Obviously I'm now in the house, so obviously I get back into the house. That's obvious. But, you
Mhm.
know, it's just I hope people's truth come out, and, you know, um that's what I'm looking forward to. I just know that the truth will set us all free in the next few episodes, and
Okay.
we just need more people that are watching, that are in our community that's watching this video to
Amen.
to spread the word. Like, what I'm sad about, and what I loved about your post is, like, we need more people in the community talking about it. Like,
Mandatory. Like, it should be no question. What is so hard about a share? What is so hard about a like? What is so hard about a repost and a
it's
comment?
because on Legendary, it was all the houses from all different, from Kiki scene and the big scene, all competing on a show together. This is just one house, and this is one storyline, and it is the biggest house in ballroom. And people hate the fact that people are jealous of the winners. They want to
But
get their chance to
but
shine.
people need to understand a win for anyone in ballroom is a win for everyone in ballroom.
Yeah.
It is literally a show by us for us.
Yeah.
What is there not to get? Like, it
Yeah, but they
makes
don't think like me and you. They don't think it like from us. They look at it from, like, it's still a sport and it's still a competition. And it's just like, it's sad that it's like that, but it's just like, we might not get another show like this because we have the
yeah,
show right now, and if we don't get the ratings, if we don't get the attention that we deserve, that this show
right,
deserves, because it's so good, that we there might not be another opportunity for the community.
right.
Season
Well,
2 could be an opportunity for other houses to come in, and we compete with the houses and stir up the drama. We don't know what's going to happen in season 2.
right.
You know what I mean? It expands the conversation, and it allows us to continue the mission. And right now in the world, there are no stories of Black queer people, especially Black trans folks, in
Mhm.
movies and televisions. We're not at the Golden Globes. We're not at the Oscars. We're not at the Tonys.
Yeah,
We're not on the runways. We're not in the campaigns.
yeah.
We're not at the freaking. Some of us are on our judges. Some of us are in politics. Some of us are doctors, but it's not a lot of us. And the more that we have representation, the more that the world will see us, and the more the world will have access to our story. So when they meet you, they feel like, oh, well, I know a little about this community because of the show, because of Legendary, because of Pose, because of Port Authority, because of your channel. You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
very far in between. You know what I mean?
But
There's your
let's
channel, there's Crazy Sexy Cool, and
oh,
then
yeah.
there's this show that's out. That's all. That's all we
Ball
got.
ballroom throwbacks, there's ballroom voyeurs, there's Jay Garcon. There's so many different people that are having content out there for ballroom, but it's just people just don't wanna share. But I just wanna say, let's not even focus on the people that are not doing anything, But let's focus and say thank you to those that have commented. Thank you
Yeah.
to those that have shared. Thank you
Thank
to those
you.
that have reposted. Thank you to those that have supported the show and anything and everything that anyone from Ballroom is doing. Because honestly, without you guys, none of us could be doing what we're doing anyway. So I
Yeah.
really, truly do
We're
appreciate
working
it.
now, sis.
Yeah, I'm sure that everyone is doing that. I like to focus on the positive of stuff
Thank
that is
you.
happening because, a lot of the times of everyone focus on so much of the negative, but realistically, everything that you're doing, every episode that is coming out, every sentence that you're speaking, anything that anyone is doing, you guys are groundbreaking people. You guys are doing stuff that no one else is doing. Period,
Yeah.
point blank. So just keep on doing what you're doing. I'm so proud of you and everyone on the cast. Whether it's messy or not, at the end of the day, you guys are showcasing a reality TV show series based on ballroom culture,
Yeah.
specifically the House of Miyake Mugler. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, this is what happens in ballroom, stuff like this.
It's
So,
real.
it's not inauthentic stuff. It
Right.
literally happens.
It's a
So,
real story. This is a real storyline. I
yeah.
really left the house.
Mhm.
I really am trying to get back into the house. AJ is really trying to
Right,
get into the house. There's real drama. This is not stuff that it was like, oh, well, how are we going to create this and what's the storyline? And no, this
right,
is actually happening in real time. And,
right.
yes, let's, like you said, like, thank you for those who are watching. Thank you for those who
Absolutely.
are resharing. Thank you for those who
Yeah.
are commenting. I just really wish that, like, I just really wish that it could be one of those shows that are out there, like Housewives, like all these
No, no,
other
no, no,
shows.
no, no. Lena, stay with me. It will be. It will be one of those shows that is like The Housewives.
But the
That
thing is, like,
is,
sis, to be honest with you, like, our
you have to
community
speak
is
to it.
watching.
Listen,
Yes, the
you
community is
have,
watching. But we need we
yes,
need we need celebrities. We need people like Madonna and people like Beyonce and people,
absolutely.
all these fucking people, all these cis people are coming into our community and they're taking our storylines, they're taking our music, they're taking our dancers, they're taking our bodies and our lifestyles, and they're making millions and millions and millions of dollars off of it, and we are getting nothing.
100% agree with that.
So
That's
I
the
just
truth.
want us,
We
I
are.
just, where are they at right now? Where are they at
But
right
this
now?
But
Crickets.
thi but thi but this is why we have to create shows for us and by us. The more
True.
that we collaborate with each other, the more that we support each other, the more that we do things with each other, whether it be drama filled, not drama filled, at the end of the day, it's all going to be in the cause of us.
Yes, that's
That's
true.
just
When we
what it
look
is.
back 20 years from now, we're gonna be like, when was
I
the shift? When did the
I
shift
but at
happen?
the end of the day, you're still the pioneer of it. I'm still the pioneer of it. The people
Right.
are pioneers of stuff. When
Exactly.
people starts talking, this is going to live in the test of time, darling. This video is
And
going to live in the test of time. This
yes,
is a
it will.
capsule in time right now. The people are
Oh,
going to look back and say, "Oh, girl, yes, you're right. They did do that. Oh my God, remember when that happened? Oh my goodness, remember when that first show came out? Oh my God, look at Nadia or Valerie doing talking about this on her show, like on her YouTube channel. Like there's so many things that are going on. And by the way, Wow Presents, if you need to do a reunion show
facts.
for this show, let me know because I'm totally down and I'm totally free to get booked for that by all means because this does need to have a reunion because
It
there's a
does.
lot of things that still need to be talked about and the knots need to be tied, darling.
Yes,
So
they're definitely gonna be watching this because it's gonna get all the motherfucking clickbaits, baby. Trust.
absolutely, darling.
And we do need to
Absolutely.
book our community, people that are in our communities to do this stuff because they're the only ones that can speak the language, that's going to ask the right answers, they're going to know,
Amen to
that's been
that.
following the storyline and being dedicated to making sure that it gets out there. And it definitely should go to you. And I really, really believe
Oh,
that from
thank
the bottom of my heart. And they got the coins to do it. So
you. Yeah.
book my
That,
sis for the
that's right. That's
reunion.
right. That's
Sign up
right.
for VU, fly her out first class, get her
Okay. Okay.
treatment and get her here fucking so we can do this reunion.
Amen to that. Amen
Get
to
her
that.
fucking
Let's
in
put that into
years.
fruition. Let's put that into
Yes.
fruition. But at the end of the day, again, I am so proud of you for everything that
Thank
you have done
you.
on the floor, off of the floor, your career, your television, the movie screens, anything and everything that you put yourself and put your mind to, you actually did, and it came into fruition. And even though this is, I know we talked about this is a new endeavor for you, but
Yeah.
stay crushing it. Stay living authentically and unapologetically Like, you are doing the damn thing. Every girl that is even on this show as well, keep on doing the
Yes.
damn thing. Every butch queen that is on the show that is in ballroom, keep on doing the damn thing. I am so proud of you. I see you. They see you. We all see you. And we are so goddamn proud because this is going to keep on going. Let's go for a season 2, 3, and maybe even 4, darling, and have
Yes.
other houses and other people and other things got going on. It's so many things, honey. And if people that need to collaborate and have production studios that are in ballroom, holla at somebody. You know what I'm saying? Put
Yeah.
put something into fruition. Make stuff happen. Put stuff out there. You just never know. Stuff like this show can happen. So yeah, at the end of the day, I applaud you, Miss Lena Bloom,
Thank you.
supermodel of the world, advocate, actress, intellectual. I thank you for coming onto my channel and my platform. The people will love to hear from you. Thank you for being honest and being vulnerable and being real. I totally, totally love that. Love that you came on.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak my truth. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
being, for seeing us and seeing the vision and being about this experience. And I appreciate you. I've been watching you do your reaction videos since the first one. I like been
Mhm.
tagging you, reposting you, making sure that everyone sees it. And I'm so happy for your channel. I'm so happy for what you're doing. And I just want you to have nothing but an abundance of overflowing opportunity. And this is where we're at right now, but imagine us in the future where we're going to be. And we just got to get there because literally there's so much work to be done.
So much work and
There's so
so
much work.
little time left,
And we're
darling.
still young and beautiful and we look good
Yes,
and we're going to continue
absolutely.
doing it mal looking good, baby. Like,
Absolutely. Looking fabulous at doing it, darling.
yes.
So again, thank you so much. Oh, also, can you let the people know what other future endeavors and projects that you have coming into the works, or if you want to keep that to yourself, you can do that too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right now, I'm back and forth from New York City to Paris. If you live in those areas, please hit me up. I want to continue working and doing acting and doing movies. I don't walk balls anymore, but if you're looking for, if you're looking for advice or you're looking for support, you need help getting ready, if you need some advice, please hit your girl up. I would love to give you, give you my point of view on some things. And I'm still trying to just chase my dreams. And you know the community and the work that we're in and the entertainment business that we're in was not created for us. So we were born in the world we don't fit in, so we have to create one that we do.
Amen to that. Amen to that. You guys, all of her social medias are going to be linked down in the description box. So make sure you guys check her out, follow her, support her, and anything and everything. And most importantly, book her. So you guys, again,
Book
Lena,
us. Book
book
us.
us. Yeah, book us, darling. Book the Fun Queens, darling.
Period.
But yes, thank you again, babe. I appreciate you coming on. Bye.
Thank
Mwah.
you. Bye.
You're welcome, babe.